Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Taylor and today I'm going to be practicing wedding makeup. So I am not getting married. I am nowhere close to getting married. I mean, me and my partner have talked about it, so one day, but we got a ways to go. One of my best friends from childhood is getting married, and I had to go to Ulta and pick up some stuff. She's getting married on a Saturday at 3 p.m. in July. It's gonna be so hot, and I haven't worn matte, M-A-T-T-E, makeup in, honestly, quite a while. I used to wear the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic foundation. That's like kind of a natural finish, I would say. And if you've been around here for a while, this has been my like kind of duo recently, the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter and the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. This is almost done, so good on me for using what I have, but that duo is not going to last a wedding day. That is not going to go very well for me. So I had to go to Ulta today and pick up some stuff for the wedding. So let's do a little Ulta haul first. So the first thing I got was this e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. So I used to have, I think it's the red one with niacinamide in it. I hated it. I hated it so much. I understand the whole point is that like your skin gets tacky and all that stuff. It looked terrible on me, and I don't think it worked very well with the products I was using either. So I'm gonna try this one. I got the mini version, so this one was $5 as opposed to the full size being $10. So we will see on that, because I just wanted something that I could put all over my face that would help it stay. And then for the foundation, as I said, have not worn matte foundation in many, many years. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. This, I remember when this came out in like the height of like makeup beauty YouTube 2014, 15, 16. Like this was the shit for drugstore matte foundations. So I'm gonna try this today. I got the shade 102 Shell Beige, and I think this is gonna be a nice match for me. When I was on the Ulta website and I was like, oh, here's what I have in like a different foundation, it said I should do Classic Ivory, but when I picked it up, it was so pale. When I was in college, I used to buy like the lightest foundation because I didn't want to deal with trying to figure it out, because whenever I would do something that wasn't the lightest shade, it either pulled too pink or too yellow or even sometimes too orange. So I was like, you know what, if I always get the lightest shade, then I don't have to worry about it. And I know that I am not the palest to exist, so that's a problem within the makeup industry. But I do have some photos of me. I used to wear the Maybelline Superstay Matte, the one that came out that like everyone hated. I actually kind of liked it, but I also only wore it when I was going out. And it looked fine because I had black hair and so I looked extra pale, so it worked out just fine. But like I do look ghostly in some photos. So I got Shell Beige, and I was like looking at the ivory and this one, and I asked the girl at the counter, I was like, hey, you know, what do you think? And she was like, this one for sure. And I was like, really? And she goes, you're really tan. She said it kind of in that timbre, and I don't think she was being mean. You know how like some people think that people who work at Ulta, I mean, I used to work at Ulta. They're just intimidatingly pretty. But I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, that would go with like your arms better, because I was wearing like a t-shirt, and I was like, shit, okay, I've never been 102 Shell Beige. I've never been a beige. So I got those two. I got some waterproof mascara. I do like the Carbon Black. I've been using the Voluminous Carbon Black Curved brush. I do really like this, actually. I will be using this today and bringing this with me. This is mostly for, you know, blending with the fake eyelashes I also got, and also on the under eye here, because I cry at weddings. Duo Lash Glue. I hate how expensive this stuff is. Oh my gosh. But I know that this is what I like. I know this works, so that's what I got. And to go with that, I got Ardell Demi Wispies. I got 6 of them because it sounds... I'm doing my own makeup. I guess I forgot to say that. I'm doing my own makeup because I like to do my own makeup. Even though I know I had to like get a few odds and ends things to, I guess, build out. I know the makeup artist is also offering like $5, what is it, lash application, and I know how to put on my own lashes. I haven't worn lashes in a long time, but like I know how to put them on, so if somebody wants, or like, well, if someone needs a pair, I have 6, but I know that it's a service, right? It's just, I feel like I know how to do my makeup and that how I like to do my makeup and how it'll look like good on camera. But because a lot of these products I haven't used before, I want to do my makeup with you guys. And then I've also been doing this thing where I have been rewarding myself this year for like kind of meeting my goals. So like if I worked out 12 times in a month, or if I read 5 books on my physical TBR. So I did do that in June. I read 6 books off my physical TBR actually. And so I got the Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm by e.l.f. So this is like one of those peptide lip balm things. This is in the color Blackberry Sorbet. I guess like the big thing is the scent too. It honestly has a little bit of like sour, like blackberry candy vibes, and I really like it. I like the color too. It reminds me a lot of Black Honey. Is that what this is called? Yeah, by Clinique. In this, when are they gonna invest in better packaging for this? Like they have like a beautiful thing with this product. But yeah, so I felt like that would be a good, not like dupe product, but like something to kind of go with it. Because I have the ColourPop one. I just have the like clear ColourPop one and I love it. So I thought I would like this as well. So I just thought I'd try it out. So that's everything I bought at Ulta. So now let's get into some makeup. I guess I am a little tan. I haven't been spending like a ton of time outside. Oh, I should also say our dresses are like bubblegum pink. Let me show you. I grabbed it out of the closet here. So they're like this bright light pink. And then she also gave us jewelry that she wants us to wear on the day of. So here's what I got. I think it'll be cute. It'll definitely look nice in photos. So I definitely need to figure something out around these things. Like the fact that it's a light pink dress and these are gold. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe like a bronzy smoky eye. But let's see where this takes us. So let's start with our primer. I just got the mini because I knew that I wasn't going to use it much after the wedding. Oh my god, that is really tacky. Whew. Oh god. I think I've mentioned this. I have to go on the trade show route again this season for work. So I'm thinking that maybe this matte foundation will be really good because some days are really, really long. And I'm out for the trade show. Wow, okay. So it's like sticky and then it gets like matte really, really fast. Which is okay. I need that to dry down a little bit. Like I can feel where it's still wet. Okay, while I'm doing that, I don't know what this is gonna be like for, like, is it better with a brush or a sponge? I did wet my sponge just in case. And you know what? I might do a traditional beauty YouTube thing where I do the half and half just to see. Oh yeah, that'll be a nice shade. Here's what we got. I've always associated like beige foundations with my stepmom because she tanned a lot. So she always had like much darker foundations than obviously anything I would wear. And that's not a dig. Like I love my stepmom a lot. She's a great, wonderful, nice lady. But so I remember like looking at her foundation when I was like a little girl and I was like, oh my god, beige. Like it's so tan, you know? Okay. This honestly looks really good with a brush. Okay. I think when I do like my lighter stuff with like a brush, it always ends up streaky. Probably because it's probably just not supposed to be probably not meant to be applied with a brush. And all my brushes I do need to clean as well, which I do plan on doing probably like tonight or tomorrow. I just figure if I'm gonna like do this, figure it out, and then you know, wash them so they can be all nice and clean for next week. Okay, that looks really nice, actually. I mean, it's definitely like a flat matte, so we're gonna like bring some life back into me with blush and all that stuff. It's kind of nice to have all my acne covered up too. Dang. Okay. So let's try with the sponge. Yeah, I don't think I like that. It's not giving the coverage that I want it to give. I know I haven't tried very hard yet, but like you can see where foundation is and isn't. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, good to know, good to know. This also isn't like a review or anything because I'm only gonna be wearing this to like film a few videos tonight. So I don't think that that is indicative of how long a foundation will last. Yeah, that really like matted me out, and this is a really good color match. I'm just surprised at how good the color match is. It looks nice. I think that the brush also plays well with this better. It's able to like tack on better than with this. Now I need to do concealer. My concealer is on her last legs. I'm trying to think, how do I want to apply this? I do have this concealer brush by Eco Tools. I think I'm gonna use that. It's not often that my little blender gets rendered useless. Yeah, look at her. Like, we only have product, like, maybe right here. It's okay, though. We're using what we have. I don't have another concealer. But I'm also trying to, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm trying to, like, stretch my products a little bit more. Just because, like, things are so expensive. Oh, God, no. Is that, oh, God, that's so light comparatively. Oh my god. It doesn't look this bad on, like, in real life. It does look really bad on camera, though. Alright, and then I'm going to use this, my Morphe Pink powder, which is going to be a mess right now. I know that, like, the loose powder and the poofs are really for, like, baking and stuff. I don't really bake under my eye. I find that it just kind of looks a little too crepey on me. However, I do really like the pink powder trend because I like not having to use translucent powders because translucent powders really like flashback on me. There used to be this e.l.f. translucent powder that literally had sparkles in it. Oh god, and that was like the same thing I used when I used that Maybelline Superstay in the lightest shade. Oh my god. I don't think I've got any photos of it on my phone. But I just, like, I remember a very specific photo. Like, we went out for St. Patrick's Day. Me and my friends took a photo, and it's, like, ghostly white and then, like, extra white under here. Just for sake of using what I have, I'm gonna use this powder. It's not doing too hot right now. But I do have a new one, the L'Oreal True Match powder. That's what I'll use for the wedding, but I already know that I like the powder. But I have this, so I'm gonna use it. Getting like little powder chunks all over me. What happened was it got all the way to the sides and then started like cracking and stuff, and I was like, oh, let me just like mash it up with the back of my brush and then I'll just use it like a loose powder for a while. And then you don't realize how little powder you actually use every time you use powder. And so then you just use it forever, I guess. We're looking pretty okay. Just very flat. Next is going to be bronzer. And I am going to use my NYX Buttermelt bronzer for this. I have not used this in a while just because I have been trying to use my e.l.f. bronzer palette a little bit more. Just because it works really well for like casual occasions, I guess. But I need something with a little bit more oomph to it. These smell exactly the way that, what were those, the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I had one of those in high school. I loved it. And I already know this product works well, so there's that at least. I'm always very wary of looking like my bronzer, looking like I got punched in the face. I'm always very worried about that. And then I am going to use my Tarte Exposed blush just because it is the most neutral blush that I have. I wore it all the time for like trade show season and stuff. I can't say that I love the formula though. I've had other, I had a few mini Tarte blushes and I felt like their pigment payoff was better than this one. I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that this is such a neutral color, but I just feel like whenever I put it on, it's like nothing. It's like, come on girl, give us nothing. So I'm just like, is that just what's left over on my brush, or is that actually what we got going on here? So that's annoying, but I know, oh my gosh, this was like the quintessential bridal blush, because in like 2010s, early 2010s makeup, like most women who got married, or I guess I shouldn't say most, a lot of the women that I watched who got married during that time did their own bridal makeup, and most of them used this. I don't know, I don't know, but it's also good for, I should say, trade show season. When I'm out and about, it does look nice. I feel like I have to use so much. And I guess that could be a sign of like the trends and the times and stuff, that I like to use more blush. But like, I don't even think this looks super heavy. And then for highlight, I think I'm going to use my Essence Pure Nude highlight. I've had this one for a long time, because honestly, I'm going to be sweating. I really don't think I need like a lot of highlighter. It's kind of just like, Ohana means family, and highlighter's a part of the family. Yeah, that looks nice, something light. Because sometimes I know I go overboard with highlight, and then I just have strong streaks on my face. And then I am going to use this Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I do like this stuff. I can't speak to the longevity of the makeup, but I like it, and I'll still have it next weekend, because I only do my makeup maybe like once a week, and normally it's for like videos and stuff, so. Okay, now eyebrows. Eyebrows are never changing, really. I did, my thing like dried out, or like wasn't working, got all like gross and clumpy. So now we are rocking with this full time, which I did say in a previous video that I was like planning on doing once my stuff ran out. I don't think my brows are gonna look any weaker or stronger than they normally do. I'll also probably want to like re-dermaplane my face, just to like clean up around the brows. It's so crazy how fast the brow area grows. Oh my god. It always feels kind of crazy at first, and then I like look in the mirror, or I, you know, take a look at myself and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look that harsh. Especially not once I have like eyeshadow on and stuff, and it's definitely not gonna look as harsh with false light eyelashes, because it's not like these match my face, they're just more filled in. I don't know, brows are always so, I don't want to say difficult, they're hard sometimes. Okay, and then eyeshadow. So this is the most difficult part, in my opinion, is trying to figure out what eyeshadow I'm going to do. I know I mentioned like probably a little bronzy moment, so let's figure it out. Honestly, I'm liking how everything is looking so far. Everything feels nice and matte. It honestly feels like super in place. I think the only thing that I'm gonna want is definitely some sort of powder, because or maybe I need to put more of the primer around here, because like I don't have lip lines, but I do, you know, talk a lot and I smile a lot, so I already have, I can see it settling in here and like weirdly right here, so that's not great. But also I am human and that's just how it works, you know. So I guess like I'm not mad, I just need to see how it is. And I will say like my apartment is pretty warm. I don't have my AC running while I film, and I do plan on filming a few videos tonight. I turned off my fan that's normally right there. I didn't realize how much noise it made. Oh my god, it made so much noise. So I decided to turn that off. Here, I just used the Milani eyeshadow primer. I've had that for a long time, as you can tell. It's the only one I use. It's okay. I guess, like, the mark of a good eyeshadow primer is not realizing if it's working or not. Because if you don't have to think about if it's working, then it's probably working. And I was like, I'm getting, like, these little, this is why I'm doing this. I'm getting, like, little eyeshadow flakies. So, oh my gosh, look at that. The top part is gone. Now we just have the bottom part. I haven't finished an eyeshadow in years, you guys. Yeah, I used to be a die-hard primer potion from Urban Decay. I think just because I kept getting little free samples, I was like, yeah, this works, this is great. But also, then when you have to buy your own, that stuff is expensive. So I didn't want to buy it, and I was like, what's the best one? Apparently someone, however many years ago, said that this was the best one. And I still have so much left of it. Just goes to show how long makeup lasts you. I tried looking up bridesmaid makeup, and really it's just like a take on bridal makeup, just not as dramatic. I want to do something warm, bronzy. So I am not going to be using my Feeling Bubbly that I use all the time, just because I feel like it doesn't have what I want for this. Yeah, but I did hit pan on this one. So I'm going to put that back for now. I just got back from Duluth with my boyfriend. We went on a little weekend getaway trip. It was super, super fun. But I also had my makeup in here still from the bachelorette trip. So right now I'm just like picking out what's going to be good for the wedding, and I'm just gonna throw it back in here. So I'm gonna start swatching some stuff. This is my Naked palette, not my OG one. I bought this last year around August when they like 15-year anniversary re-released it. I love it. Okay, so we could use Sidecar. Like, it's almost like a gold, and I'm thinking I want something more like Smog, but I never used to think it was that dark of a bronze, but maybe I could like put it on the lid and like smoke it out a lot. I could do that. I don't really have any other like bronzy palettes. It's so crazy how things fall in and out of favor with trends. I also have the Soft Glam palette. Let's see what we got going on in here. I don't like this bronze. This is like just straight up gold. I mean, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like on me it pulls like super green. So I think we're gonna go with the Naked palette. So, oh my god, what year is it? It's like 2012, I guess. So I'm gonna do Naked, as I always put down like a little bit of a transition shade, I think is what they're called. This is fulfilling every little bit of like beauty YouTuber that I used to want to be. I don't really anymore, but it's fun to like do my makeup on camera. I do have fun with that. And then I'm just gonna take some of the only other matte shade in the palette, which is Buck. I'm going to blend that in as well. I'm going to pull that just a little bit further out. Okay, so I got that going on. We're looking good. I think next we're gonna take some of Dark Horse here, and we're going to smoke that in the outer corner. So that's gonna be like here and then just under here a little bit. So we have to be super, super careful because it's easy to add. It's hard to blend out. Well, no, that would suggest that they're not blendable eyeshadows. It can be hard to blend once color has been placed. Like, it's kind of like how, you know, you can't uncut your hair, only it's obviously just makeup. So just light little layers. Because I don't want it to be super dramatic. Like, we're being natural, we're being feminine, we're being soft, you know? I will say this shade is a lot drier than the other shades in this palette. Holy heck. Like, I feel like I can hear the of my brush in the pan. I will say though, I'm diehard Urban Decay for eyeshadows. This is my only Urban Decay one right now just because they're spendy palettes. But like, I had Naked 123. I have like so many of these little guys. Like, this is the Naked Basics 2 that I'm using for my eyebrows and stuff. And then I also have the Naked Basics. I have Naked Half Baked. I have Naked Petite Heat. This one's actually really nice. I should use this more often. But like, I love Urban Decay eyeshadows. Like, I stand by them. I am nothing if not loyal. But I don't know. I'm not saying that like this palette is bad or that it must be expired or something. I'm just saying this shade is a lot drier than I remember in my first palette. I'm going to pack the smog on my eyelid, and then I'm going to take one of the fluffy brushes and blend it out afterwards. So let's do that. Okay, and I need one of these. God, that looks so dark. I don't mean for it to look so dark. I was hoping for more of a medium bronze. Brush again, and I'm just going to like clean up some of the edges that I got going on here. So I'm gonna take Virgin and just lightly kind of little brow bone here, little there, and then just a little bit in the inner corner here. And then I am going to take this because it did fuck up one of my lines here. There we go. Just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. So I think this is what we're gonna do. I do think this looks okay. It's looking better. The more I look at it, the better it's looking. I don't know, it just felt so stark. I haven't done really dark eyes like this in a long time. So let's do the other one and then we'll figure out lipstick, because I don't think what I wanted to do is going to work for this. Sorry, the camera overheated. We've been here for a long time. Oh my god, sorry. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah. Okay, so next I'm just gonna do my eyeliner and mascara. But before that, because I think I might sign off for you guys, because I mean, my eyeliner, I'm not going to do the big dramatic wings that I normally do. I'm going to do little baby wings because, you know, it's not about me. Or, I don't know, we'll see what I end up doing the day of, just because, you know, it's got to match what I got going on with the eyelashes. So we'll see, but we gotta figure out lipstick, because I originally was going to do my Maybelline Superstay Ink crayon in the colorway Lead the Way, but these pinks look terrible on me if I got like a bronzy eye going on. Yeah, it's like too pink. It's too pink for how dramatic the eyes are. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm also not doing red, so I need to figure out something neutral, something matte. Okay, so I have 2 lip liners. I have, they're both the NYX retractable ones. I wonder if maybe I can do this natural one, and then maybe with this Milani Tease. Let's try with the lip liner. I will say, like, Taupe by MAC is normally my go-to, like, nude lipstick, but I feel like that's gonna be too dark with what we got going on. Ooh, I also have Rose Velvet by Revlon. This never fails me, so maybe we'll do this as well. Oh, I think this is dried out. Okay, so I'm not gonna line my lips, I'm just gonna toss this. Well, you know what, this pink might warm up this nude, so let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Okay, let's put some gloss on. This is the Essence Hugs and Teddies. I know you're only supposed to like put it here and here. No, I like a full glossy lip. Shit, that might just work. I think that's what we're gonna do. So, lip liner in nude, Milani Tease, the matte lipstick, with Hugs and Teddies on top. I really like that, damn. I'm gonna throw the Rose Velvet just in there, just in case. Like I said, it's always a winner. Alright, I am going to let you go. I am going to finish my makeup, and then I will show you the final result in the bridesmaid's dress, but I mean, you don't need to see me do these last couple things, so I will see you in a minute. So here's what we got going on with the dress on. I didn't realize there was boning in this dress. I don't think I knew that when I bought it. The other bridesmaid's dress I have that looks like this, it's the same style. I don't think it has any boning in it. So definitely be standing up straight. Let me tuck in my pockets. Here's what the back looks like. Super simple. It's got a slit, it's got pockets. And here's how the makeup looks with the earrings and the necklace. Yeah, I think this is gonna look great. I'm very happy with this. I do need to steam this dress, so there's that. And then here are the shoes I'm going to wear with it. I got these from Target quite a few years ago now, because we're gonna be outside. I didn't want to wear anything super high. She wanted like nude or brown, and you're not even really gonna see my shoes too much, so this is what we're doing, and I'll probably bring Birks to change into. God, I still got it. So thank you so much for watching this video today. Don't forget to give this video a like. Let me know if that helped you at all. I had a really hard time finding like bridesmaid makeup, but if you have similar products, like, don't feel like you need to go and buy every product that I mentioned in this video, but if you have like similar eyeshadows or, you know, a matte foundation, that was really the thing that I knew I needed, was a matte foundation that was going to be able to withstand the potential 12-hour day. Not even potential, it's going to be a 12-hour day. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We do a lot of reading and a lot of crochet content. We also do more, normally these videos are a little bit more chatty, but I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.